Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the channel. I'm Hoopa, and as of June 1st, 2022, we were introduced to 5 brand new Pokemon for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Now, these 5 Pokemon that we were introduced to are Pawmi, Lechonk, Smoliv, and the legendary box art Pokemon Koraidon and Miraidon. Now, unlike Koraidon and Miraidon, we already know the first 3's type combinations, with Smoliv being grass and normal, Pawmi being pure electric, and Lechonk being pure normal. Now, that's what this video is going to be about, however. We're going to be discussing the 2 box art legendaries' possible type combinations. Looking at their designs a bit closer, if you guys notice that where Koraidon is more of a traditional lizard-like texture and just design in general, we have Miraidon that has this more cybernetic, futuristic, just cybernetic oomph to it. If you notice, its eyes are actually digital as well, and so that makes me think that even though more than likely they're both going to have a dragon typing attached to them because they have a dragon-like quality, the both of them do, I believe that we can either see Miraidon being Dragon Steel and Koraidon being Dragon Fire. Now, if these 2 Pokemon are counterparts, like I believe they are, that would make a lot of sense. That would make so much sense. However, I'm going to be taking a look at Koraidon first, because even though Dragon and Fire will more than likely, just by looking at it, more than likely be the obvious type combination, for this Pokemon, I believe that there are a couple of other options that could do a lot better as far as type combinations go. So, let's get into Koraidon. Okay, so looking at Koraidon, we can see a couple of things. We can see, so just looking at him, the feathers, the bright, vibrant colors of Koraidon, and the strange blade saw, circular saw actually, like protrusion on its chest, which reminds me heavily of Hydronoid from the Bakugan series, leads me to believe that this Pokemon might also be a poison and dragon type. Now let me explain why. Though I could also see it being a ground and dragon type. Just the coloration of this Pokemon reminds me of those not tree frogs, but poisonous dart frogs. If any of you have seen a poison dart frog, or have seen a picture of a poison dart frog, I hope you've never got close enough to a poison dart frog to see one. Those are brightly colored frogs that secrete a poison that is powerful enough and toxic enough to kill a human being. And I see a lot of that in this feathered dragon appearance. Now, this Pokemon is obviously a dragon type, however, it is also looking like it is based on a feathered dragon or a feathered lizard, and if I can find one, I'll put a picture of it up, maybe right now. But this is based off of a feathered lizard. And with that being said, feathered lizards, as from my recognition, are also poisonous, which could also lead to Koraidon being a poisonous dragon. It could also be a ground dragon type, given the fact that it has no wings and it isn't floating. It's actually standing on its hind legs. It's on the ground in the trailer, and it looks like a fearsome giant. And the reason I believe that it could also be a ground and dragon type is just simply because I don't see, even though it has feathers, I don't see this Pokemon getting off the ground at all. So those are the 3 type combinations that I believe this Pokemon could possibly have. If I could give it maybe a 4th one, I don't know, maybe, I can't really think of anything else aside from Dragon and Rock. All these type combinations that I'm giving have never been done before. And there are type combinations that I would like to see for this Pokemon. So, what type do you think this should be? What type of Pokemon do you think Corydon is going to be? That's what I think it's going to be. I don't know if it is. Like I said, I don't work for Game Freak. But yeah, those are the types that I would like to see Corydon be. Simply because none of them have ever been done before, and they lead to so many good stats and so many good, like, possible signature moves. I mean, a poison and dragon type could have a poisonous fireball that either comes out of its mouth or hands, or it could use the blade like protrusion in its chest to circulate and throw a poisonous energy from it. Dragon and ground. It could cause earthquakes by wringing its feathers. If you guys notice that this Pokemon has two really long feather-like protrusions coming out of its head, in addition to the plume that goes all the way down its back, it could also use those to create earthquakes by vibrating them around. Like, I don't remember his name, but there was this giant fish-like thing in Dragon Ball GT. I'll pull a picture of him too, and he had these filler-like mustache things, and that's what that reminds me of. It could also do the same thing. Dragon and fire, fireball, hands, mouth, and the rock, dragon and rock, that could be a great big rock-like wheel that it could launch out of its chest. All these different ideas that I'm giving are just based off the fact that none of these type combinations have ever been done before. None of them have ever been done. Rock and Dragon hasn't. Fire and Dragon sure as hell hasn't, aside from a Mega Evolution for Charizard. Dragon and Poison, same thing, has never been done. Same thing for Dragon and Ground. This would be a perfect opportunity to make a Pokemon, a legendary Pokemon, a type combination that's never been done before. And I think that would be absolutely fantastic. There is no other way that I could see this Pokemon going. Could it be a pure Dragon type? Yes, it could. Yes, it could. This Pokemon could be a pure Dragon type, no different typing added onto it. It's incredibly possible. It's more than likely, but these are the type combinations that I would like to see this Pokemon have. If you guys have any other suggestions for Pokemon type combinations for this Pokemon, leave it down in the comment section below. I really want to read them. I really want to see what you guys got. I want to see the creative aspect that this community can have. So, moving on to the second and final Pokemon, we have the legendary Jet Dragon, apparently, Miraidon. And I don't really know what type combinations I would like to see this Pokemon have. I have a few suggestions, these being Electric Dragon, Electric Steel, Dragon Steel, and Dragon Electric. And those are the only ones I can think of without, adding a new element, a new Pokemon type, being a Galaxy type, but I don't know how that would work. I would have to do some planning. But looking at this Pokemon, it is very obviously a cybernetic dragon. Like I stated earlier on in the video, its eyes are even digital, the irises, as well as the pupils are digitalized, and the sclera is black, which means that in cybernetics and robotics, usually if a mechanic doesn't do a white sclera for the robot, if the robot even has eyes to begin with, they usually do a black for a more menacing purpose. But this Pokemon is very obviously cybernetic inspired. This Pokemon actually, excuse me, this Pokemon actually reminds me of the Pokemon, not Pokemon, but this Pokemon reminds me of the Yu-Gi-Oh card known as Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Not because of the eyes, but because of the more galactic design that it has. The cybernetic, futuristic, you know, this non-organic, but somehow organic looking just creature. And it is very, very beautiful. Both these legendary Pokemon are beautiful, might I say. But the reason I would choose an electric and steel type over a dragon typing combination is simply because even though it looks like a dragon, I can also see it going away from the dragon typing because it is more of a man-made looking Pokemon. Not like Porygon, not like Porygon 2 or Porygon Z, but more or less like Magnemite. So, with the more man-made looking aspect of Miraidon, I'm going to have to look up how to actually say it. I've said it several times, but still can't pronounce it right apparently. But that's one type combination. The other type combination being Steel and Dragon. It's been done before with Dialga and Duraludon, but those are the only two Steel and Dragon types we have. Steel and Dragon is still an unexplored type that would be absolutely fantastic, especially for this. The futuristic, again, the futuristic-like appearance of this Pokemon, just, it gives in to the imagination. With Kuradon, you have obviously imagination that can go wild with it, but you have all these different things holding it back. It being more traditional looking, but with this, even though it has certain aspects like the Thunderbolt horns and the galactic pattern energy going through it, if you guys notice on the tail, it's like this is a cybernetic shell that was given life by giving it cosmic energy. And if that is how they make this Pokemon, or how this Pokemon came to be, that would be beautiful. I'm not Italian, I'm Irish. But in all seriousness, electric and steel would be my guess for it. Electric and steel would more than likely be the obvious type combination for it. Steel and Dragon would be another obvious one because it's not been done as much as other type combinations. I believe that it would be absolutely fantastic. With electric and steel, it still has the, unless it has a levitate ability or a signature ability that is similar to levitate, steel and electric would be 4 times as weak to ground and 2 times weak to rock and fire. Now that I'm thinking about it, Dragon and Steel would still be 2 times weak to fire, 2 times weak to dragon, but it'd still be a good combination. And as far as Electric and Dragon I don't believe has ever been done before, just like the other 4 that I mentioned for Kuradon. Electric and Dragon would be absolutely fantastic because if my memory serves me, Dragon is unaffected by ground types, and if I'm wrong, chew me out in the comment section down below. But this Pokemon would be a really cool Electric and Dragon type, simply because of just how more cybernetic and futuristic and more electronically powered it could be. Like, plasma is the word I was looking for. This Pokemon looks like it was given life by plasma, and I don't mean strawberry jam that runs through the spaghetti in your arms. I believe this Pokemon would be a great Electric and Dragon type based off electric plasma. For those in school, because they don't teach you this, you would be surprised that they don't teach you a lot in school, but they don't teach you that there is not 3 states of matter. There's 4. You have gas, liquid, solid, and then plasma. Plasma is superheated gas. Superheated gas is lightning. When you see lightning, it's plasma. That's why it's superheated. That's why it's hot. That's why when you get struck by lightning, or if you get shocked, you get burnt because it's superheated air known as plasma. So take that to your teachers, your science teachers, and tell them Dark Koopa taught you something. No, in all seriousness though, that's why I think this Pokemon should be an electric and dragon type, simply because it looks like a cybernetic shell given life with plasma. That would be an amazing backstory for this Pokemon. It could also be an amazing backstory for this Pokemon being the first legendary man-made Pokemon. Now, as for the fourth one, it's for the fourth type combination. I don't ever see this type combination ever happening in a Pokemon game because it really wouldn't work too well, but I'm looking for a possible steel and poison type. Maybe even electric and poison, given the fact we only have 2 electric and poison Pokemon, Toxel and what was it? Toxel and I don't remember. I'll look it up and put its name. No, in all seriousness, I could also see it being those 2 as well, because we don't know the backstory of these Pokemon. We don't know a lot about these Pokemon. That's why I'm giving a speculation video instead of like more confident. This is what this type combination is going to be for these Pokemon. I'm not confident. I do believe that the more than likely type combinations for these Pokemon are either going to be fire and dragon, or poison dragon, and then steel electric, steel dragon. That's it for the video for the most part. Those are the type combinations that I think that the 2 legendary Pokemon could have, and it's all based on what I think just by the designs of them, not to mention what their signature moves could be. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, how about you share it around to your friends, have them come to this video, discuss with me, leave in the comment section down below what you guys think that these type combinations could possibly be for these Pokemon. I really want to see them. I really will read them. I'm not like most YouTubers. I will read these. But if you guys want to, how about you subscribe, hit the like button if you like this video, and how about you hit the notification bell if you guys want to see more videos that I'm going to be doing, especially on this topic. The more news that comes out for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the more videos I'm going to upload. I'm also going to be starting my new channel, Actually, I'm going to be starting my new channel next week, which is going to be gameplay. I'm going to be focusing on actually playing the game, editing the videos, and doing all that. So, hope you guys have a wonderful day. My name is Dark Koopa, and I'm out. Bye, guys!